Greetings. We're looking at problem 1 on page 388. It says finding a break-even point. Business. A fashion designer makes and sells hats. The material for each hat costs $5.50. The hat sells for $12.50 each. The designer spends $1,400 on advertising. How many hats must the designer sell to break even? Step 1. It says write a system of equations. So we say let X equal the numbers of hats sold and let Y equal the number of dollars of expense or income. So the expense will be Y equals 5.5X plus 1,400 because 5.5X is how much it costs for the material. And income will be they sell it for $12.50 each. So Y equals 12.50X. So it says choose a method. So we can use substitution, elimination, all those things that we learned about in the previous section. And so this one uses substitution because both of them are equal to Y, so they set them equal to each other. And we have 12.5X equals 5.5X plus 1,400, or $12.50 X equals $5.50 X plus $1,400. And I'm going to subtract 5.5 or $5.50 from both sides, and I get $7. X equals 400, divide both sides by 7 and I get 200. So X is the number of hats. The designer must sell 200 hats to break even. Alright, so let's try one on our own. Let's look at the guide. It says a puzzle expert wrote a new Sudoku puzzle book. His initial costs are $864. Binding and packaging each book costs 80 cents. The price of the book is $2. How many copies must be sold to break even? So let's write here on my whiteboard. We'll do something very similar to what we did at the beginning. So we'll say X represents my puzzle, or the number of puzzles sold. And we'll say Y equals dollars of expense or income. Okay, so it's just like we did before. It says a puzzle expert wrote a new Sudoku puzzle book. His initial costs were $864, so that's my cost. It says binding and packaging each book costs $80 cents. The price of the book is $2. How many copies must be sold to break even? So income, we know, would be Y equals $2 or 2 times X. So 2 times the amount of books that I sold. And then the expense are, so that was income, and now expense, his initial cost was $8.64, and then also he paid 80 cents for each book. So that would be, the next one would be Y equals 0.8X plus 8.64. Make it bigger. Okay, so just like they did before, we can set it equal to each other. So because we have both of them equal to Y, so I have 2X equals 0.8X plus 864. So I'm going to subtract 0.8X from both sides, and I get 1.2X, or $1.20, equals 864. Then I divide both sides by 1.2, and I get, where's my calculator? 864 divided by 1.2 is 17. So what does X represent? It's the number of puzzles. So, not even number of puzzles sold, but just the number of puzzles, period. So I need to break even, I need to sell at least 720 Sudoku puzzles. I hope this helps.